Hey everybody, Geek Report host Steven Heumann here with the Geek Reporter Andrew Schvaneveldt, and we have a movie review for you right now. Andrew, what are we reviewing?
Well, we had to come outside today to make sure that the city was safe from ape invasion because we're looking at Dawn of the Planet of the Apes today.
Yeah, and that is a beautiful view of the Salt Lake Valley. So, what did you think of this movie? Obviously, it's a sequel to Rise of the Planet of the Apes, which a lot of people were surprised that they enjoyed. I thought it was awesome. What do we got here?
Well, let me get into it real quick. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes takes off 10 years after the events of the end of Rise of the Planet of the Apes. The simian flu had spread across the world and decimated the human population of the Earth. And so it starts out very focused on the apes, which I thought was actually pretty cool. And there's no humans in like the first 30 minutes, 40 minutes of the movie. It's basically, you're just following Caesar and his clan of apes as they go out on like a hunting party and hunt down a bunch of elk and stuff. And so it's interesting. They're sitting around, Caesar and his companions, and his companion Maurice asks him, "Do you think they're all dead?" It's been 10 winters, not a single sign of them. He says, I don't know. And he's obviously conflicted about his relationship with the humans because...
Well, because he had a good relationship with them for all intents and purposes. You know, his dad was James Franco, so...
Exactly, and Maurice even says that, "I didn't know him like you knew him," so... Well, there is a bunch of humans. Not very many. It's a very minuscule amount. They have been kind of hunkering down in San Francisco, and they've run out of power. They've got no more gas. They've got no more, anything. So they come up with this brilliant idea. There's an old dam that's up kind of in Caesar's territory by the ape city, and they want to go up there and see if they can turn the dam back on and turn the lights back on. Well, the converse of this is that the humans don't know that the apes are there, and that they're not necessarily normal apes. This is clearly Andy Serkis's movie. You can see the previews with Gary Oldman and Jason Clarke, and really they don't have big parts in it at all. Andy Serkis is the star of this movie, and he carries this movie like nobody else possibly could. I mean, just because he wears a digital costume, does that mean that he should be excluded from being recognized? He's great, and his co-star, Toby Kebbell, who plays Koba. You recognize Koba from the first movie.
It's been a couple years since I've seen the original one. I was going to rent it the other day because it's at Redbox right now. I should just say, I'm the host of the Geek Report. I should say, yes, I know Koba. Yes. Oh my gosh, if you don't know Koba, you're insane.
Koba is the other ape that was the first to get infected with the virus after Caesar. And he's the one that had the big scar across his face, and he got tortured by the humans pretty badly. So he has developed a pretty unhealthy distrust of humans, and when he discovers that there's humans, he kind of takes the low road as opposed to Caesar's high road, and he wants to convince all the other apes to join him in killing the humans. And let me tell you what, he becomes not just the best villain of the Planet of the Apes series in its total sum, in all form of Planet of the Apes movies, the best villain, but one of the best villains of cinema.
Oh, wow.
I think.
Okay, that's high praise.
I think. And Toby Kebbell does just such a brilliant job of playing him that he just... Go see the movie.
Okay, all right. So you're saying this is definitely worth a view?
Yes, definitely worth a view. It's that rare sequel that is actually better than the first movie. And the first movie was pretty damn good.
All right, well, there you go. Keep it here on the Geek Report on YouTube and on Facebook. And remember, we are returning in September with Season 2. So we'll see you later, guys.